made Revenant, a warframe infused with the powers of an eidolon. That's a scary thought, isn't it? But I worry, it's a power we'll soon need. Oh, I had a dream. Something new stirring within the ground, seeking a body to call its own, longing to strike.
Yeah, this guy kinda sucks to play. Ever since Revenant released in 2018, he's always been known as the press 2 to win Warframe, with Mesmer Skin being one of the best damage tanking abilities to date. But the reason why I find him boring isn't his pseudo-immortality, it's more like how every other part of his kit is incredibly outdated or mediocre. His first ability lets him turn enemies into thralls to fight for him, similar to Necros's Shadows of the Dead, except while Necros actually raises the souls of the dead enemies as allies, Revenant's ability is closer to Nyx's mind control in functionality. This is a problem. First of all, there's the Augment Thrall Pact. In theory, this augment could enable Revenant to be a decent weapon platform by buffing primary damage output for every active thrall. In practice, this only works in solo mode, since thralls don't gain the ally status or mind control invulnerability like Necros or Nyx minions. This is because of the ability's secondary effect of spawning a damaging pillar when a thrall dies, that also further spreads enthrallment on enemies nearby. This entire ability and its augment will never see any value in multiplayer, because even when you go out of your way to not shoot thralls, they will 100% get friendly fired by your teammates' AoE beam weapons or a Hildren nuking everything on the map. And the pillars they leave behind don't deal nearly enough damage to do anything above base Star Chart mission level to be considered useful by any means. It's a vicious cycle of creating thralls that die to friendly fire that leave behind pillars that create more thralls that end up dying to friendly fire again. His second ability is Mesmer Skin. It's Mesmer Skin, mod for strength to get more Mesmer Skin. Want an augment? Here you go, share your skin with your friends. Also, another 50% power strength to Mesmer Skin. His fourth ability, which I'm not even going to try and pronounce, is way too energy hungry and doesn't do nearly enough damage for me to try modding around. I'm sure it will do fine for the regular star chart, but I don't really see a lot of Revenants spinning in Steel Path or Archimedia missions. I saved his third ability for last, because this is the thing that upsets me the most about his entire kit. For the low investment of a Roar ability infusion, 5 red Tau Arcade shards, and willingly running the Grimoire with the Vohm Invocation mod, that drops from the hands down most mind-numbing and unrewarding game mode in the entire game, the Mirror Defense, you can dedicate your time and resources into a build that boosts you to 550% ability strength and instantly kills enemies at any level in the game with Reeve, since it reduces health based on a percentage value of enemy HP and not an actual damage number. I am not doing all of that. Alternatively, you can also mod for just 300% power strength and then insta-kill by priming enemies with 10 stacks of viral before deleting them with Reeve, and even then I would not be playing this strategy because of how painfully boring and uninteractive this playstyle is. Besides, you're not even completely invulnerable. Reeve will kill through Overguard Eximus units, but it will still be put to a complete stop together with your Mesmer Skin by a single nullifier bubble or a Steel Path Acolyte, since for some reason Reeve doesn't insta-kill mini-boss spawns, and Violence will outright cast Silence to disable all ability usage. It's literally the unstoppable force against the immovable object. Me and my friends used to feed Tau shards to this Revenant main in our neighborhood, and we'd make them play Descendia and chant Nightmare, 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 Nightmare. If I were to rework Revenant, I would change Reeve in a way where it can no longer be used to instantly kill any enemy in the game. Current Reeve barely elevates Revenant from being a 1-button frame to a 2-button frame like Zevigov with his nuke builds. Mesmer Skin and Reeve don't interact with each other or have any synergy, so it's more like he's a 2x1 button frame. I would change his first ability to where thralls would have complete invincibility from all damage sources, like Nyx mind control targets, and give it a press to cast, hold to cancel, or in this case kill mechanic that would instantly kill all currently active thralls if they absorbed enough damage. It wouldn't fix the toilet paper AI, but it would at least protect Thralls from teammates casually tossing nuclear warheads around the defense objective, and make Thrall Pact a bit more viable to give Revenant more versatility. Let me know what you think about Revenant, or how he should be reworked, if he needs a rework at all. And also let me know who else you might want to hear me talk about, or hear my opinion about.
Nullifier.
As all nullifiers.
Nightmare.